Need dependable, affordable trash service from people you can trust? Call Precision Sanitation, your local family-owned trash service. Owner Travis Dotson brings over 25 years of experience serving customers throughout Polk, Henderson, Rutherford, and Spartanburg counties. At Precision Sanitation, we offer reliable weekly trash pickup with two convenient options: curbside pickup or choose our convenient at-the-house pickup service. We have the proper equipment to provide this unique service and make trash day easier for your family. Call or text Travis Dotson today at 8-288-172307 to sign up or ask any questions. That's 8-288-172307. You can also email Precision Sanitation at windstream.net. Precision Sanitation is proudly family-owned and operated by Travis, Amber, Will, and Parker Dotson. Dependable service, affordable pricing, local people you know and trust. Precision Sanitation looks forward to serving you.
When it comes to sewer, stormwater, and underground utility solutions, experience matters. At RAH Solutions, we're proud to provide dependable service for commercial, industrial, municipal, and utility projects throughout the Carolinas. From sewer repair and hydrojetting to CCTV inspections, CIPP pipe repair, and stormwater solutions, our team is ready to get the job done right. Proudly serving in Greenville, Spartanburg, Anderson, Boiling Springs, Cherokee County, Charlotte, Asheville, and surrounding communities. Need reliable service? Call RAH Solutions today at 8642-059074. That's 8642-059074. RAH Solutions, reliable service, quality workmanship, solutions you can trust.
What's going on, buddy?
Not much. Just trying to continue to beat the heat, huh?
Before we get started, I'm gonna make somebody a star for a second.
You watching a Fat Run and Stick show coming at you live. Woo!
All right, let's go. I want to be seen and heard. Yeah, it was good. It was hot. I was talking to Sean Lingerfeld, and he was talking about how hot it was over at Union, and it definitely was warm over at Greer, but it didn't slow me down none. I believe I'm going to be back on track. I believe old Paul done messed up and got me back on track.
You gonna bring Chad in?
Yes, sir. What's going on, buddy?
I don't know. I think I saw you. I think you moved a little slow Saturday in the heat.
I was.
I mean, the car wasn't, but you was.
I was able to turn some lights on, and that was nice. And I know one thing. I think you batting about an 0 for 3 down there in the hole. You're not parking down there with us no more, are you?
The one thing I have learned from Saturday is yes, anything from the bathrooms down. If that's only parking available, I'm just gonna turn and go back to the house.
Oh man. Before we hit our shout outs, let's remember Joyce Swain in our prayers. I believe she's been in the ICU, had some health issues right recently. She's a tough lady. She's always tried to be there for Frank, and she's enduring some health problems right now. So let's remember her and Frank and the family just during this time. They've been a long time supporters of Greer and others, of course, but they were a mainstay at Greer over the years. So just remember the Swain family.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, shout out time. Chad, start us off.
I'm up first.
You are.
All right. Shout out. Cheap Heat, Sidewinder, whatever you want to call him. He's like me. He's got more nicknames than he goes by. But Stevie Dustin. He had a birthday on Monday, I believe. So he's my shout out this week. Happy birthday. Shout out. He had to buy himself a ring gear and pinion for his birthday. So
it's always fun, ain't it?
Yeah. Buying parts for your birthday makes a perfect excuse. So
broken parts at that, yeah. So
yeah.
All right, Tom, go ahead with yours.
Mine's Dwayne. Runs the starting line at Greer. I was talking to him after the race. I was like, man, that's got to be tough running that start line up there. You don't get to stop, keep going all day long. And he was a trooper. Reminded me of Mike Stewart back in the day. Mike, he run things and kept things going. He still got a little ways to go to be another Mike Stewart, but he's doing a good job. Good to have him back.
Yeah, he always is. Always has done a good job. So, I got two. First one is shout out Bo Sims on his first big car win over there Saturday. So that was really cool to see him. He's been knocking on the door. He's just a handful of races in the big car, and was able to finish it off Saturday. So it's good to see that.
He, I just want to comment on him. He was like 2, 8, and 10 his last 3 laps over there. I mean, he was. He could have got up.
Sounds like he's got a fuel or an ignition issue. It's like the car cuts out on him, like from half track on for some reason, doesn't it?
About 450 feet out.
Shoot, it ain't that far. It's before the 330. I mean, that's what I was joking with Casey up at Bristol when we was up there. We got there on the next, a new morning, next day or whatever. And I was like, your numbers change? He says, I don't know. All we get's the 60 foot. After that, it don't matter.
My other shout out is Miss Lori Dockerman over at Union. Her her and Doc both do a lot over there. We talked about that last week. She wears several different hats herself, but she does an amazing job singing the national anthem. So there's my shout out. And I'll be honest with you, Tom, me and you've been friends a long time. And I don't want this to hurt our relationship going forward. But I feel like after hearing her Saturday, the last 2 times I've been over there, these lessons you're taking, I think you could take them from now to the end of time. And I don't believe you got anything for her. I'm just, listen, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings here live on the air. I'm just saying.
Well, I done called Joey out because he was beating up on me. I'll call her out too if she wants to have a sing off.
I say,
When and where.
I just say, Alicia asked me to do the prayers Saturday before the race. I must have prayed the wrong prayer because it didn't work. So I have to work on. I have to practice on my praying as well. So
the other week she asked me to pray, and I'm up there with a microphone praying away, and ain't nobody in the world heard me say anything. So I'm gonna blame that on her. But anyway, you're right, Danny. She does a really good job for sure. But y'all have. Tom, do you want to start us off with the results that you had?
Yeah, Greer Dragway, our guest tonight, David Morris, he picked up the win in pro over Terry Wysong. No box was Bo Sims. That was his first big car win, as Rusty noted, over John Brasino. It was good seeing him get to the finals. I'm a fan of them. John's was doing good. Junior dragster winner was Travis Pace, old Chop. I think as we won the last race, he come over. He's been hot. Had to run Macy Alexander in finals. Sportsman, it was Robbie Fieldbeck over Kenneth Cole. And then the Classic Gear Jammers, they put on a really, really good show. It was Wes Johnson over Scotty Mickles. And they had a gambler's race, second chance race, or whatever you want to call it. Bonnie Bogan Jr. over Larry Caracia. And like I said, they put on a really good show. If you missed it, you missed a good show.
Chad, what about Mark saying you got a...
Well, I'm trying to angle my camera down to where, if I'm sitting in my car here. But Mark, they won't let me wear a helmet to keep my head safe. So that's the airbag warnings. I mean, I gotta keep his complexion in radio shape. So I'm sitting in my car. If y'all didn't know, I sit in Wendy's parking lot there. Shout out again to Wendy's here in Columbus, Mill Street. I got cops sitting over here. I'm surprised they're inside eating. They may come out and want to know what's going on. So
got called out, boy.
Here we go.
Lori, no sweat. All the money's on you. They're so fresh on you. It's all on Tom. So
hey, all my chips are in on Lori.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. So, union results. We'll start with the Friday night fights. They're getting a neat little race, gambler race style. And as we heard last week, John's got a sponsor that puts $500 on top of the pot. So I believe this might be his second win in the Friday night fight. Wallace Wilson picking up the win over Rylan Williams. So they're getting they keep a little point series going on for that. So Wallace has got to be up near the top in that for sure. Moving into Saturday, as you saw in the video, $5,000 chip was drawn, but John added $1,000 to it, so $6,000 purse for you top ET guys over at Union. And we had a split and quit between Will Coughlin and Brad Knight. Brad was driving Steve Turner's beautiful 69 Camaro, good buddies, so they split and quit. Modified Rich Lash. It was an all S10 final. He took his Torco S10 to the winner circle, and Shane swapping feet. I guess I don't think there's no boxing, but anyways, took Bristol's S10 to the final runner-up position. Sportsman. Anybody want to guess?
Probably a Carroll.
Yeah, I don't think we have a. Do we? Is there? We need to keep stats. Has there been a week that we don't call out a Carroll's name of something? But not Dustin, good racer, picking up the win over Jeff Taylor. I know Jeff likes to watch the show, so good job, Jeff, on making to the finals there. Juniors, Lucas Clark picked up the win over RAH's very own Oakley Humphreys. Flat bills to the front, so good job to them. And they want to give special thanks to Heatherly's Tree Service, Steve Turner, Brad Knight, and Joey Spradley for putting in the extra money for the junior dragster class. So had a pretty good little purse for them there. But congratulations to everyone at Union.
I believe there was $1,000. I was talking to Michael Billings. He said that they were down to 3. His son Axe was, and I believe they had $1,000 in the finals to split up. So that's pretty good money. So, I got the Farmington results. We'll run through them. They had a points race and the Mad Dog 450 cars. That's the KCI Telecommunications Mad Dog 450 class. So, Bill Wilson picked up the win. I believe he's in a 63 split win, the Corvette over Tim Seiler. Tim is in the 53 Studebaker. It's the orange with the purple in it. Good looking car. He runnered up, and Nick Klein was your semifinalist. If I read it correctly, Nick was your number 1 qualifier, and he left with the points lead after Saturday's race. In top, my boy Ryan Mason, representing for Team CW, your Mooresville top track champion for 2026, picked up the win over Mark Dudley Jr. And your semifinalists, a name that takes me back. Chad, I know it doesn't. Tom, you too. Danny Dildine picked up the semifinalist spot. He's in a dragster again, so good to see Danny back at it. He's been racing for a while now, but I believe he helps Andy Bill as well. So cool to see his name back in the stat sheet, so to speak. Foot brake. I was looking at these 3 names. Man, I don't believe I could pick the winner out of these 3. And foot brake, Timmy Alexander was your winner over Brian Holbrook, and Caleb Green was your semifinalist. That's 3 bad dudes for sure on the bottom. So also I got the juniors. You had mentioned about the Carrolls. Gunnar Abernathy is a name we've been mentioning as of late. He's been rolling pretty good. He picked up the win in the juniors over Spencer Furman, Easton Teague, and Lucas Lister were your semifinalists. That Lister name at Greer we've heard, and then they moved on to North Carolina as they got a little older. But that's Grayson Lister's son. I believe he's only like 3 or 4 races in, and has already had some success. So I'm sure he was proud dad, as he should be. But that was cool to see that. And then we had in the street class, Bob Goss over Larry Holyfield, Kevin Weinberger, and Jason Hutchins were your semifinalists. The team class, Mason Smith over Hunter Alexander. And then your semifinalist was Layla Layton and Jackson Taylor. So that was our results from Farmington. Do you have anything else, guys?
Not right on.
I think that was it.
I mean, I guess sort of relating a little bit to Farmington. I know Joe Bob Foley, he runnered up at the Ace race in Ohio, and then Doug, his brother, turned around and won
Yep.
the next day. So I think they had to combine some races, maybe for weather, but the Foley brothers showed out up in Ohio for sure.
Yeah, it's cool for sure. Tom, do you want to bring Travis in?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh no!
I can't hear y'all.
Can you?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord.
We were just talking and
Make sure you ain't muted or anything.
can you hear me now? Hold on, I'll get him to go out and come back in.
I think he's taking his earpieces out, maybe Bluetooth. Got him messed up there.
Hold on, I'll get him to go out and come back in.
I think he's taking his earpieces out, maybe Bluetooth.
Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now?
Travis, can you hear us? Mm.
We'll give him 1 second. I'm gonna let him go out of the room.
Travis, can you hear us?
No.
We can hear you.
I say I hear an echo, like something's playing in the background.
Yeah.
Can you hear us now? Nothing.
Tom, bring in Dave. Let's do Dave, and hopefully he can get
Alright.
figured out.
All right. Hey, buddy. Sorry about the technical difficulty.
Oh, not a problem. But I can hear you.
That's good.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Congratulations on your win Saturday for sure, and appreciate you being on with us. I was thinking, me and Tom were talking, and he's like, he kind of just had y'all nailed down to the Camaro, and I started talking about different cars you had. He's like, and he recognized the dragster and all, and he's like, man, I didn't realize they had all this. So tell us how many race cars and what you do have.
Yeah. First of all, I want to thank you for the win. The win was just the Winnick Rears, and it just pinch me moment because it is a tough track. The setup is great, but it's probably the most well-run track in the South. But thank you. But yeah, so we have I have the dragster. So the main car we have is my blue Camaro Roadster. It's a Don Davis car. I run super gas mostly. I drive another gentleman's undercover car in Super Comp. So when we go to the races, we take those two. That one stays here at the house as well. And then my 68, after we moved down here, I needed a bracket car because throttle stop in pro is not welcome in the South like it is up north. So I needed to get another car. So I built that one. It took a little longer to get it out because I started driving the dragster about the time I got that car. But got it out and then started bracket racing it, doing a little super street myself. And then put Sue in there during COVID, and she really wanted to drive. So she started driving it in 22. So we won a few races in 24, and I took my race winnings and bought the chassis that I won Saturday with, and redid that car. It sat in a trailer for almost 13 years. Didn't move an inch, stayed in the trailer for 13 years. And so I had to do everything over. It had a small block Dodge in it. So I had to redo the whole car. So I redid it for a bracket car because I still want a bracket race. So I have, I can super comp that as well. I have all the pieces to go super comp racing, but it's we moved down here with super gas we did mostly of that, couldn't bracket race per se, but wanted to. There were a couple tracks that would allow throttle stops, but they were too far away. So we did more, but we definitely wanted to bracket race. We love it. It's just, competitive spirit. You can't go,
right.
you can't go without the right equipment. When I thought I was going to need to build a dragster when I came here, but there's a lot of door cars that win. If you look at if it's Pageland or Mooresville or where at, 6 flat door cars, real competitive down here. So I built a small block, big tire car and figured that would be overkill and it would be competitive. It's real good in Super Street, I can tell you that. But it's but yeah, so we have a few cars. So but it's just it's we've had them all. My Camaro Roadster I've had since 2013. Sue's car I got in 16, but that car's been, it was painted in 1999. So yeah, so it's so I redid everything else, but it's all our stuff is try to keep it maintained is the biggest hassle, as you guys all know that you race. So
when you mentioned you moved down here, where did you move here from?
So originally we're from Eastern Pennsylvania, not far from Maple Grove. So Maple Grove is our home track. Ran bracket finals there. We run Saturdays at Maple Grove, Sundays at Cecil County. Then Maple Grove started doing doubles, so we raced all doubles, and just go to ACO once in a while. There's tracks, but with those two, you don't need to go anywhere else really. So we moved down in 08. I started running Super Gas a little bit. Started bought my Corvette Roadster in 05. Got injured and I couldn't race till 06. So 06 we started doing Super Gas and bracket racing. So, but got into that, and then down here it was just easy to go Super Gas racing. So at the time we had a lot of Division II races local. Yeah. So
how many Wallies do you have? I got a video I was going to play here in a minute of you winning, and I guess it's Maple Grove.
Yeah, we have. I'll be honest, I don't know how many Wallies we have. I have 3 national event Wallies for sure.
3.
Yeah, 3 national event Wallies, and there's divisional Wallies and open Wallies and best appearing Wallies and best engineer Wallies, and I have some Southeast Super Gas Dons. I have a few Ironmen as well from IHRA side. We came down here, we ran the Pro-Ams as well. So I honestly never, have a Jeg. I was a Jegs All-Star in 2017 in Super Comp as well. So, so it was, we have not that we have tons and we're that big. We're just, I don't really keep track because we just keep trying to do well at the next race. So,
well, to have all that accomplishments, you walk through the pits and walk through staging lanes. I believe my chest would stick out about 3 more inches.
No, this is drag racing. You're only as good as your last outing, and next week I'm going to be putting the trailer. Like it's a humbling sport. I'm probably more proud of Sue's wins. I in 24 we doubled up at an open race at Rockingham. Which started I won that race, and I won Maple Grove, and then I won Charlotte the following week, national. So it was back-to-back nationals. But when we both win a race, I was absolutely thought that was the pinnacle of my racing career, because we lost. Since then, we both lost at a final in the lot at divisional, and we lost last year in Darlington divisional in the finals. Both lost in the finals as well. But then this year we won the open race at Carolina, and I won both Super Comp and Super Gas, and she won Super Street. So that was another crazy day. I didn't think that was even possible. Right. So that'd be like both of us running pro career. It's just a 3-ring circus. So just cars going to the lanes, cars coming back, cars going to the lanes. It was crazy.
How do y'all decide who? Like Saturday, you drove, and then a lot of times she kind of drives. I would say more so than you, but how do y'all decide? You just say, I want to drive today, or
no? Normally, our plan was to run all the races with both cars. But my dragster, I brought it out last year, and even the first race this year, it's a Fred Flintstone dragster, so it needs your feet to stop. It's been terrible. I've had all kinds of brake issues, and everything's new, so I gave up after the first week. That's why I brought my blue Camaro Roadster out for the next points race, because I got a Mark Williams kit, but I couldn't get wheels fast enough. You're not going to get 16-inch wheels in this country in a week. Not going to happen. So I put on Mark Williams brakes, had to wait. And then I brought it out a couple weeks ago. I just got the wheels and tires, so I was able to bring out the dragster. And but our plan was, I asked her last week just to take the dragster because with the new tires and stuff, I needed some data. So she was able to, like, first pass, she was able to gun the slicks and found out that my tire temps were way too high. Did the same burnout I did with my other tires, but these little Bubba's being smaller, taller, the rest, I got 25 more degrees of tire temp. I'm way too hot. So I was able to slow up the burnout, shorten it up, and get the tire temp where it needed to be, and we could focus on weather. But I asked her just to help me this week, just so I can, because next points race, it's, there's back to going to lanes. It's all on me. So we just needed somebody to look at it and tell me what's going on, give me some video, that kind of stuff, so we can get a handle on it. So, but normally I let her race. Like, I let her race all last year, points races, and I made sure, all but one. We changed motors in her car. We missed one. We thought it was going to rain out. So to be fair, they snuck it in on us. So.
Talking about all these classes at the NHRA stuff. I mean, is it? And I know you say you drive a car for another guy. I mean, how many people have helping you at these events?
No, at those events. If we bring the other SuperComp dragster, it'll be just Sue and I and the owner of that car, Ronnie Ciani. He brings it. I've been driving his car since I think it would be the end of 2016. So he asked me to go in. He couldn't. He had an injury and asked me to sit in it. And we started at the first couple of weeks were difficult. I never drove a dragster before, getting it set up right. And then we just started clicking. I mean, we went to finals and went to the All-Stars and won Bristol Nationals in SuperComp with it. And so it's, I forget, he can tell me how many finals we've been into. It's been a lot, but it's the polar opposite. So it's a small block. It's like it's a slower SuperComp car, where my Roadster is fast super gas car. So, which really helps the finish line, because you get used to, running them down is a lot more fun than I don't have a large neck, so turning my head backwards in that SuperComp car is tough. But it makes it really helps the finish line stuff. So
going back to you talking about up north, and I know that's predominantly quarter mile bracket racing. Was there a big adjustment when you came down and everything's 8th mile bracket racing?
I will tell you that the noise you hear about people complaining about 8th mile from up there is they don't understand. And once you come down, it's really no different. It's the same race. You just don't have you second guess yourself half the number of times you do 8th mile than quarter. Like it's, I tell them it's the ham sandwich time. I mean, once you click it in high gear, you're just 3 more seconds, and super gas, it's, 630's index at 990. So I got 3 seconds to change my mind 20 times instead of 5 times. But the race itself, once you run, as I told them, once you run 8th mile so much, like Sue, for instance, runs a lot more 8th, and because she doesn't get much quarter mile. I mean, we go to division races than she does, but she does a lot more 8th mile bracket racing. First race at Charlotte this year, she goes, her toes were curling past the 8th mile, because it was a long way down there. So, but you get, the quarter mile thing eventually. I mean, I'm a little biased. I think that we should be running, especially the fast classes like Top Sportsman, Top Dragster. They should be running 1,000 foot. They shouldn't be running quarter mile. Some of the national event facilities aren't too bad, but there's been people getting killed leaving the facility just because of air, and Top Sportsman getting over the wall. They haven't done anything to fix that. There's nothing you can do to fix it. You can't ask a track to spend money, so they're eventually going to have to woe them up. And the stuff that they got going on with the changing the rules of Top Sportsman and lowering the index, all that stuff is fine, but you still have to. Most of the cars have to slow down to go 610. So the fast guys could go 580s. So, but eventually they're going to have to shorten up the track. Cars are getting. I mean, I'm going 107. The best I've gone is like 177 at 990 in my super gas car.
Wow.
You don't, and that's not the fast. There's guys going 182, but you don't. There's no point in going that fast. You're still running 150 mile an hour door cars, or 145, or I slowed mine down to try to usually go 172. It gets you in the ballpark. You can, if somebody's passing you, they're not really passing you, just with you. So, but you get too fast, you can't judge the stripe any better. So,
Yep.
but eighth mile is a lot. It does feed a lot quicker, and I can see why most everybody votes for it on the tracks that can run both. Run eighth,
I got
So
you. Cool. How did you and Sue meet? I was just thinking about that. Was one of the questions I had wrote down. I was like, man, y'all work so well together.
I think, and I probably will get in trouble for not remembering exactly which. I think I met her the first time at a senior prom, and we didn't go together.
Wow.
But honestly, where I came from, we had an area of the town where we could cruise town in cars. It was a big area, 2.5 miles long. You turn from the Dempsey's Diner to the McDonald's and drive 4 lanes wide, traffic lights, something like American Graffiti at the time.
Yeah, I got you.
So we did that. I don't want to tell you how many times a week, and there may have been a highway close by that people could, point fingers and see who may be quicker, and it was exceptionally popular. And it was just, we did it all the time. And we had a large car contingent at our school as well. So a lot of our friends, had cars, built cars, race cars. So, but we hung out there and met. So
that's cool.
we were, yeah. So it was a day or two ago, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
that's cool. Y'all just seem to really work well together as a team. It's really cool to see that for sure. So.
We both work really hard at work, and it's the only outlet that we, the competitive juices help keep you focused and get work out of your head. You guys, how it is if you're in work all the time. I mean, she works probably 12 hours a day. I'm probably pretty close with my job as well. And you just, it's a release, it's there to have fun. If we lose, fine. If we win, fine. It's great. But, at the end of the day, it's to have fun and try not to make the same dumb mistakes twice and, all that good stuff. So, because we're there, usually we're always smiling, we're always going to cut a joke. We're not there to, we want to win, but not at all costs. So,
right. Chad, what you got for him?
I guess I'm going to ask. Maybe it's a tough question here. I mean, you mentioned the NHRA stuff, the IHRA stuff, bracket racing. Would you rather go to a NHRA national event or a bracket race? What do you have? I mean, does one pull you more away than others?
I get a lot of calls for, people that, for work, for the fuel stuff that I do. And I try to tell people that don't know drag racing, like the dirt guys or stuff, but just like dirt cars, drag racing has so many different groups that never meet each other. So if it's a no prep guy or a drag radial guy, or a grudge guy, a bracket guy, or a super class guy, none of them hardly ever intermingle. I mean, even when I ran IHRA Pro-Am stuff, there'd only be 4 or 5 of us that would go to both events. And they all have their different, I do love bracket racing. I'm not, maybe because of the time and the money, I'm not quite into going to a 5-day that runs till 4 a.m. every day as much. So NHRA, the super class stuff is way more, bracket racing's tough. So don't know but the super stuff is different because you have to think of so many different things that you don't at a bracket race. Like, who are we following? If we're following factory shootout, the track's going to be iffy. If we're following alcohol, we're going to be in trouble because I'll have clutch dust everywhere. You're trying to run stop stuff and figure out what's going to affect how the car is going to roll, so you can figure 60-foot times. There's just a lot. But normally there's also the wine and cheese crowd, so you're not going to run really late. They hardly ever run at night, so it's going to be up early, get moved around a lot. You're never sure when you're going to run. So, but it is a lot of fun, but in its own different aspect. So we've done a lot less of that this year. Sue got a new job, and we haven't traveled. We didn't go to Florida. We didn't go to Georgia. I didn't go to Bristol. I ran Charlotte and I ran a Pro-Am. I haven't even run a divisional this year. So I'm going to sneak some in at the end of the year, but I haven't really done much. I'll run Rockingham National just because it's so close. But I don't want to spend the time or money it takes to run a world championship. I'd rather run bracket racing in between because it's just fun, and you get to meet people. You hang out the races just like the rest of us. Most of our friends are racers because most normal people don't understand how you could work in the garage 4 days and spend your weekend at a racetrack. And what do you mean you don't know what's going on The Bachelor? I don't even know what The Bachelor is. I don't have time to. So only racers seem to understand that stuff. So, and you do meet a lot of nice people in all this stuff. And the one thing I love about bracket racing, especially even at Greer, there's no politics. It's just a nice, consistent place to race. So it's always going to lead where I want to go and what we lean to. That's why we bought I thought I was going to be not done, but really cut back before this job change, just from wanting the bracket race. That's why I bought the dragster, so we can take 2 cars and we'll get a trailer so we can take 2 in 1 and not have to come down early and all that stuff. But, but you still get, I thought at the end of the year she was about done, but she went to the semis of the last division, double divisional. She got to the semis in both. And now we go to Carolina this year and she's in the final and then wins the other one. So it's really tough to tell her, no, that's not super street race because you're so bad at it. It doesn't work that way. So we'll sneak some in because there's gaps in the series where we can squeeze some races in. I may not do as many as I did, but we're definitely want to run some. But it's not a this or that because it's just a craving. It's nice, but some days you don't want to go to a 5-day race, to get there a day early and have to park and, do time runs and first round at 8:30 in the morning and wait around till 6 o'clock after the pros are done to get your second round in or whatever. So, but it's just different. So I would employ you all to try because it is, if it's even super street or it's so different, but it is, it can be really fun, and the people are pretty good. They're really good the racers. So there's a lot of people you will not meet at a bracket race to do the other. So,
I want to go with Pam. What is she's asking? Do you have a favorite win? What is your? Sound like you've won a lot of different things, and what's the one race that you?
It would be our Maple Grove win Super Gas. That was so I've raced back there a couple times since we moved down. I think I went for a division race and they had a $5,000 Dave Stein Memorial race. We went up and raced that after National Trail. That was a good weekend. Tough loss in the final of that national, but the Maple Grove, when there were so many people from the track that still worked there that I knew, to people that I hung out, people I went to school with, people I used to bracket race with. It was one of those weekends that was you just couldn't. It was Chamber of Commerce weather. I think it was mid 75s, no rain. It was it was. But to do that in front of the number of people we did was really cool. I had so many people come to us, Winter Circle, sending me emails of video of Sue jumping around at the finish line, all kinds of angles. And, I think that race was probably, just because it was our home track and I tried to race there a few times before we moved. So it was a lot of, that was definitely the one.
As follows, and we're off.
So,
here are green lights.
Oh, no, you have it. I have, it was not my, it was not my best light leaving, but
look how excited she is.
Oh yeah, no, it was
national event win. He goes 991 at 100.
Yeah, it was a good. I had it's the small things in racing. It's what you go back and you see that stuff and you're like, man, my light was terrible, but we had a starter issue. They held us way too long to start the next class. Here in the finals at NHRA, they let the first pair get down, get off, reviews, whatever, but they don't tell you that when you're getting ready to go. And I'm like, I got a battery issue. I got to keep the car running. The temperature's going up. And you're like, these are things you're supposed to think about when you let go. Right. But yeah, it was a good day. She was happy. Yes, her hamstrings hurt because she did not jump as high when we won Charlotte. So when she won Charlotte, she hopped around a little bit. She goes, my legs still hurt from last week. So,
That's good.
But no, that was a good win. So
I got two questions. I just thought it in my head, but like
yeah.
a guy like you, have you ever been approached, or if you had ever been approached to run the professional series or up in the, I'm talking like a pro stock or pro mod or anything? Are you happy where you at, or
Yeah,
I'm trying to go up the ladder a little further?
No, I have. I've been asked to help with certain things. Probably because my mechanical end's not too bad either. I spent a lot of time in a machine shop, and I worked at S&W race cars selling parts, but I worked at a chassis shop doing back halves when I was younger. So I like filling with chassis, like working on stuff. I have maintenance is just we do it every week, just because you just got to keep up with it. But no, I don't. I like. I like. I wanted to run Top Sportsman at one time, but it didn't make any money sense. They made less money than Super Gas. Your car could get moved out of. You need to keep spending money to go fast enough to make the class. I'm like, this is not. Doesn't make any financial sense. So not that drag racing is financial, but we can be competitive what we have, and I'm just happy what we're doing and what we can race. And maybe someday I'll be able to, maybe really try to go for a world championship, run enough races and put the schedule together correctly. But I don't want to sacrifice the time Sue gets to race either. So, I'm just happy that we can still race.
What about hobbies? Sound like y'all race all the time, and that's good. That's
used to play a lot of golf, or used to play golf. My dad was a golfer. So my dad passed away exceptionally young, at 56 in 1998. So he didn't get to see any of this stuff. So he got to see local. I had a bracket car I built with the help of my friend. We built a bracket Monza, raced it. He got to see that a couple times, but he was always playing golf on Sundays. So, but I did some golf, but with the amount of work we're doing, and just we don't really do too much else other than either work on race cars or race cars. So, couple little this and that, but nothing, no serious hobbies anyway. So
I'll say my wife gets on to me. She's like, how can you race on the weekends like this and you get done and then you turn right around and talk some more through the week about the same situation? But she's not mad at me. Don't get me wrong.
No.
She enjoys being there. So
my sister asked the same questions. So I work for Fuel Factory doing their business development. And then we do, so I'm on the phone or, emails all day, but I have Flow. I don't miss, like, I'll be off of here. I'm going to hit Flow. I'll hit NHRA.tv and have it on in the background, to watch what's going on. There's not too much racing I don't watch. Love dirt cars. I was a quarter midget kid. My dad was a sales guy, so he's not in the cars, wasn't a racer, didn't want me to spend my money on racing, but he didn't miss anything on TV that came to racing. So we watched everything. So he got me a quarter midget when I was 6, and it ran on dirt and asphalt. And that's what got the racing bug started. I just couldn't afford a dirt car. I didn't have enough of a last name or enough friends to help. So I got into drag racing because money didn't win the race. It practice, hard work. You can win on a budget. You don't have to have, you can go to the races and see the guy with the stack of tires and new chassis and the $20,000 Bilstein shocks. You know who's going to run up front dirt racing. Drag racing is not that way. You can't put your finger on that there. So that's how I got into drag racing, and it's a bug that just you can't get rid of. So
I agree.
Yeah.
What you got for him?
Well, if I can ask, I was going to blend, since you sort of transitioned a little bit to your work there. I know you go to the PRI show and stuff like that, but do you have other contractual agreements, or do you have to do anything like that for certain NHRA races or not? Or
no, I don't really. I stay. I don't handle. I don't do any of the marketing stuff on that end for Fuel Factory. I do I'll handle trade. Not I won't handle. I go to a lot of trade shows. We split them up because there's so many different forms of racing. If it's snowmobile, dirt car, We're gonna have some big announcements yet this year for Fuel Factory, but we're just trying to grow slow and steady. It's not a huge company. It's 7 of us. Most of everybody's racers. So it's it's just but I'll do SEMA again. I did SEMA last year. We'll do PRI. We have some other. I did HPX. We have some other shows. But this just when you get involved in motorsports, it's just shocking. Like Loretta's is going to be coming up, the motocross, I guess, amateur. I don't want to call it the world deal, but it's their biggest race of the year is coming up, and I don't know how many kids will be there. It's all invitational, but it's still a ton. But weekly AMA events have 500, 600 bikes. It's never ending. It's every day I'm finding out that I didn't know there was a lawn tractor pulling competition. There's just things you just don't. It's shocking. It is. It's just within normal. Everybody knows the dirt stuff or the sprint cars and all that fun stuff. But it's across the country, and I don't deal with the out of the country stuff too much. A little bit of Canada. But I handle probably 46 of the states, maybe 45 of the states. So my boss lives in Michigan. He handles all the stuff around it. And, I'll fly to Phoenix and fly to Vegas and help distributors. Or we did the Mid 400 this year. So I flew out for that and all kinds of stuff. So it's a lot of fun because it's racing. So here, if you don't want to talk about racing, I don't mind going to a dirt race. I love it. I don't mind going to a motocross race. I try to stay home when I can so we can race, but there's nothing wrong with going to a Wednesday night dirt show in some city. It's fun, but we try to keep it pretty, but you need to know a little bit because you have to talk to so many people. Because racing is small. I mean, we've gotten some really good things from drag racing that knows somebody in circle track that gets and talk. The racing industry is just a real tight, small knit, group. So,
I knew when the Fuel Factory started, and I realized it was the Tedesco family that was behind it. I was like, well, it'll do well for sure. Because they're definitely racing minded people.
Yep. And I said they're a part, and my boss Mark Wessler he bracket races. They're family bracket races. Other Mark Tyson, who's the other principal partner, his family did motocross. So on that side, and our logistics people run micro sprints. Our social media girls, bracket racer, just raced last week in Indy. So I mean, we're just racers. It's just cool. It's just it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work because you wear a lot of hats, but that's the way it is. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Tom, got anything else for him?
No, I'll tell you what. I'm a fan of yours. I'm on. I didn't, like I said, being Rusty taught, I didn't realize, and then when you get looking up, you're
There's no realize. I'm just another racer. I just I don't say anything. We don't, it's just because you don't, how it is. You're a world champ. You just and it was a great day. It was a couple great days. It's a great day. It is a great feeling. But if you don't get back in that shop and start getting that stuff ready, my car is going to look bad, and I'm going to look like an idiot. And I'm going to get, and especially Sue's car, I can't have any problems. She'll chew me out the whole way home. So, that thing needs to if I like her running dead on. That's a good day for me. So
he was roaring and ready to go, sir. He was beating me to the dang stake.
I teased all the time. I'm like, I told Mike, I don't fool around, and I'm last. I mean, there's sometimes I'm last because Sue's race, but we're going to fix that so I don't have to run Shane every week. Run. Like we fixed it all. I made some changes. She made some changes. I'll be able to go through with everybody else. Not that I don't mind it. If it happens, but don't just walk into it every single time. Gracious,
Yeah.
So, but no, we're just a bracket. My record at Greer's, I'm 1 out of 1,000 at this point, so it's not a fantastic record. So, but I'm also trying to bring the right piece of equipment to race competitively. So, so like everything else. So, but no, I enjoy it greatly. It's a fantastic place to race, and not that I've raced at Shady Side and Pageland and Mooresville, and I took the red Camaro all over the place. Went to Bristol with it for one of their weekends up there, DER weekends, which was great. just to get a scope at the situation of where but I don't want to race there every week. That's too far of a drive. So
Right.
plus my rig coming down that mountain is a handful. So
Yeah. Well, man, we appreciate you being on for sure, taking the time, because I know you're busy, and but thank you for being on, and we get to hear about your story. Like I said, I say this all the time. We're at the racetrack, and if you don't really know each other, you meet, you throw your hand up, how's it going, type of thing, but like you don't really get that time to really learn people, and we really enjoy this here because we get to meet people, that we might not know their story and such. So it's really cool to be able to hear your story.
Well, I appreciate it. And I appreciate the show. It's the same thing. It's a lot of the stories I hear. I listen, like CJ Chap's story is so familiar to a lot of the same things that we did when I lived as a kid. That's how I got in a machine shop and worked at it, did chassis at night and worked at a race car place because it's in your blood. It's what you want to,
Right.
you want to be a part of it. And it's, the fuel factory, same way. It's a lot of work, but realistically, I have a green card to race any race around the country I want to. If I want to go to Bristol and race, or I want to go to Vegas and race, that go ahead, race. They want you at the racetrack. So, which is great, except you can't go as much, and that wallet diesel fuel can get a little expensive getting around the country. But no, I appreciate it, because it is the most people only know you with what you can see through the helmet. You know what I mean? That's really you see them outside the track, they wouldn't know who you would be just without a helmet on. So it's really nice that you get a chance to meet people and learn more, because everybody has a story, and everybody's has gotten there one way or the other. Some of them are way more difficult than others. So it's always nice to hear stories.
Yeah, for sure.
But thank you so much. I'm real appreciative.
Yeah, thank you. And good luck the rest of the way. And I will be seeing you over there at Greer a good bit. But, good luck on the NHRA side. Make sure you keep Sue's stuff good to go.
Yeah. It's the motor's fresh. Yeah, everything's new converter. Everything's we should be good for another. The motor was in 10 years. So I'm hoping this one will go at least. Yeah, it's been in 10 years. I had to take it out. It was starting to and there wasn't any pre-issues, but it was starting to use a little oil. I'm like, it's time to go. So, but no, her stuff is definitely top notch, first in line. That's how it rolls.
That's right.
So we'll see you over there.
Okay. Congratulations again. Like I said,
thank you guys.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Take care.
Did Travis get his?
Yeah, I think we're fixing to bring him back. I don't know. Is our technical difficulty straightened out yet?
Yeah, it's fixed.
That's
I can
good.
hear y'all.
Perfect.
What is it, Chad? The Chinese or somebody?
If Tom don't start paying, I think you got to. It's like you do eat at a restaurant. You got the bill, and then you got to pay the tip. I don't think Tom's putting enough tip into the Chinese.
Well, how was the race Saturday? Was you doing good?
Yeah, I was doing pretty good.
You've been pretty hot lately, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
We've tried to have you on for several weeks now, and it's just never worked out. Like Tom said, your season's really, you've had a good start to your season, and what do you think's been the key to your success this year? Have you changed something that you in your driving that you didn't do in the past, or things just falling your way, or?
I think didn't really change nothing. I think just new race car.
Yep.
It's doing good, and things falling my way.
I got you. And you definitely make really good laps for sure. That's obviously that helps.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like you did well in the green car, but I feel like this car here has really been good for you, for sure. You and it's done well together. But Chad, what you got for?
Do you put in practice during the week? Do you play on the practice tree or any kind of simulation?
Sometimes I'll get on the practice tree and hit it.
They I mean, I know. I mean, is there any like simulation games you play, or does that help or not? Just
There's like
kind of
one. There's like one racing game I play. It helps me drive.
And
Which one
what
is
is
that?
it?
No limits.
No, it's called Roblox Bracket Racing.
Oh, yeah. I think I've heard my boy talk about it.
Yeah.
Does
And who all do you play with on that?
I usually play with Christian Brazier, the Braziers and them.
I got you.
does old Kevin keep you dialed in? Does he tell you a lot, or are you just
not really. He just tells me wherever you dial the car, that's what you're dialing.
And
keep
just don't
you
mess,
honest?
and
Yeah.
don't mess up, right?
Yeah. Make sure
Don't
not to be
mess
late
up.
either.
Don't make me look bad, son.
Yeah.
That was a pretty impressive race. I guess it was Father's Day weekend. Didn't both y'all win down there at Ware Shoals? What that
Yeah.
I think I've seen. What did you think about all that going on?
Yeah, it was pretty cool, especially what happened earlier in the day too.
What all
With
happened?
The
when we
bound-
thought motor blew up third round.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that.
I know you probably pay attention to a lot of big money races, and like everybody, we watch the Motor Mania and stuff like that. Is there drivers that you kind of look up to or that you follow along the way, or is there local guys that you kind of look up to and try to learn from?
I usually look up to like Corey Galletti, Hayden Lambert, and them.
I got you. Well, go ahead, Chad. No, go ahead.
Well,
I was just like, huh?
Go ahead.
I was just thinking about Kevin, your dad. He's had a lot of success over the years. And of course, he was a door car guy, and he sort of transitioned over to the dragster, and kind of using you watching the big money stuff and local stuff. Like when you take this next step into the big car, are you a door car guy or are you a dragster guy?
I'll probably go into the Camaro and then kick him out the dragster.
Does he know this?
Yeah, he's currently sitting on the couch over there.
So he has to know it.
Yeah.
I got you.
Well, so I saw you post a snap the other day. So the Camaro's up on the jack stands. I mean, what do we need to get it running?
The motor needs to be refreshed, and then that's really it.
Sweet.
I know a local guy. You know who I'm talking about?
I got that.
I got you.
How old are you, Travis?
14.
And where do you go to school and stuff at?
Go to Ware Shoals, starting high school tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Sorry for keeping you
up late on school night. Lord have mercy.
You can. Hey, listen. You can roll in there tomorrow at school with your chest bone out and be like, look, I was on the Fat Rabbit Stick Show last night.
We had to write him a permission slip to get at school. Like, man, I was up late last night. Huh?
Tell Kevin if we need to sign off on it, we will.
You got any rivalry drivers that you love beating or that beat up on you, or you like going head to head? Somebody you avoid, your buddies or anything like that?
Not really.
Just roll in line and get it.
Yeah.
Just whoever that pulls up.
Mm-hmm.
other sports or do anything besides racing and gaming and stuff?
I play baseball,
What position?
outfield. Usually like center or right field.
You play for the school?
Yes, sir.
I got you.
I played butt back. Every time I tried to run on the field, coach said, "Get your butt back."
Hey. Travis, you hit left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
I guess.
Hey, everybody can't be like you, Rusty. I mean, they just select you from the left side.
We're the odd ones, I guess. So.
Well, we're supposed to ask, where's the name Chop? What's the nickname Chop? Where did that come from?
I honestly don't know where it came from.
You don't know who gave it to you or nothing?
No, I just started getting called that and just stuck.
It just stuck. Nice.
Somebody at school or at home? Or?
I don't know where it came from. It just got called, and now it's stuck with me.
I got you.
I think everybody at Wire Shows get a nickname. What's Ken Butler's again? I never forgot. Shad.
Shay.
Yes, we got Chop, Shad, Bigfoot, Littlefoot,
Big Daddy. Thomas.
Who's taught you the most about racing, Kevin or Big Daddy?
Probably my daddy.
Nah, he's done a real good job. And your daddy, I'm telling you, he's a tough. I think he was still in at 6 or 7 cars Saturday. I think I seen him roll around there late rounds at Greer. But I know he was hell in that Camaro. He was bad in it, but I don't even know what I was going to say.
Well, here's something I thought about too. Is much success as he's had over the years and in race and stuff. To me, just seeing him at the racetrack, he's like a lot of dads. I think he's really content. I mean, he loves to race. I'm not saying that, but he's really content helping you and seeing you be successful. Because I mean, I know there's times that he may not really want to necessarily race, but he knows you want to race, and he's going to carry you and make that happen. So that's really cool. Just that's me seeing that from the outside. That's really cool to see. So,
where I've seen you win at Wire Shows. I think I've seen you win at Union, Greer. Which track you might? I don't know. You might not want to say, but which track is your favorite track, and which track do you feel the proudest winning at? And are them the only 3 tracks you've won at?
Those are the only 3 tracks I've won at so far.
Are you lead the points at Wire Shows?
Yes, sir.
Nice. You got ambitions to win the world championship if you qualify to go?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So how long have you been in this new car? Is this your first year running it?
This is the first year running it.
Okay. Do you still have your green car, or did you get rid of it?
We sold it and then bought this orange car.
Okay.
I was talking about your dad and stuff like that, and him helping you and all. Is there folks? I know there's a group of people you want to thank. Is there somebody you want to mention on the show that you want to thank?
From last point race where shows when I won the Ironman, I'm gonna thank Lee Crawford and Jimmy Brazier for helping putting the motor on. But for Lee for letting me use a spare motor put on the car, and Jimmy helping putting it on the car to get me up there.
That's cool. Yeah, for sure. Sure. What about like keeping you going each week to week? Who would you like to thank there?
Probably my daddy and mom.
Got you. What about that local guy that builds you motors?
Yeah, him too.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's you've done really good this year. Like I said, just stay at it and don't race outside of yourself. That's the biggest thing. Just stay within your own self, and good things will happen for sure.
You listen to your daddy, you'll be all right. Keep doing good. I think old Jimmy Brazier's the junior dragster Jesus to wear shows. Kind of like how it is.
Yeah.
I think he jumps there and helps them boys a lot.
Well, he's got enough of them. He's got to keep running. He probably right.
He's had to learn it, ain't he?
Yeah. Whether he wanted to or not.
Yeah.
What was the go-to meal tonight at the Mexican restaurant?
It was steak and cheese burrito, all cheese sauce and no red sauce.
Uh-oh.
Did you buy or make Daddy buy?
Daddy bought it.
What'd he get?
Do you buy his?
He got the same thing as me.
Champions dinner.
Do you buy after you win the race, or does he still nice enough to buy it for you?
He's still nice enough to buy it.
Anyway.
You taking this weekend off, or?
I think we're going to take these next two weekends off and get ready for Ware Shoals' next points race.
Gotcha.
How many more races does Ware Shoals have, points races?
I think we got 3 left.
How big of a lead you got?
2 points.
Woo! Don't worry. Don't lose sleep over it.
Try not to.
Yeah.
Oh, Eddie.
Oh, Eddie. Steady Eddie.
He put the Black and Milds Fairmont in the runner-up spot.
Did he?
Yeah.
Crew chiefing.
Yeah, crew chiefing.
Yeah.
It's the Black and Milds Fairmont.
Well, it's a school night. We probably kept you up as long as we need to, Travis. Congratulations on your season. Good luck the rest of the year. Pulling for you, and look forward to what you're gonna do moving forward here.
Thank you, and thank you for letting me be on the show tonight.
Oh yeah. Appreciate you being on. Yep.
Thank you, buddy. Good luck rest of on the championship hunt, and I'm sure you're gonna be on top. Brazier's gonna be probably a good one between y'all two. But good luck.
Thank you.
Well, you'll do plenty to have you back on the show again, and then we can talk more about it.
Oh yeah. Thank you, buddy.
See you. Thank you.
Right. Man, I hate our equipment ain't doing good, and everybody comes back in the room, can't hear us.
Yeah.
I think the cell phone part plays a role in it, because even tonight, like when Dave was on, I got like a couple of messages here, and while I was getting those messages, the everything sort of blanked out. So
yeah.
Anyway, I guess for those listening and watching, I mean, I know we joked around about the other stuff, but I think it's the cell phone part. If you get a phone call, messages, or anything along the line, it's through your phone. So.
Upcoming races, we got Thursday, tomorrow night, obviously Test and Tune at Greer. I saw where Shoals is the 2 weeks back to back. Their Test and Tune they've canceled theirs on Friday night, so there will not be a Friday night Test and Tune at Ware Shoals. Wilkesboro Motorsports Park has a bracket race Saturday, and those are guaranteed purses. So if you want to get out and ride a little bit, there's those guys are racing. Pageland has a bracket race on Saturday as well, and Bristol has their DER series this weekend. Did I miss anything, guys? Anybody?
I don't think so.
So that's all I really saw that was racing. So But,
I don't know what it's like down y'all's way, but it started raining while I was sitting here. But I think maybe the rain chances are a little higher in the mountains this weekend than
yeah,
what we got as well. So
yeah. Oh, appreciate y'all being on, helping as always.
Oh yeah.
Good show for sure. So I'm thinking, Tom, you need to get ready. I think Lori's wanting to do a sing off with you.
I got my money if she's got hers.
Oh man, that's pretty cool. Anything else before we get off?
We got the 864s at Greer.
Oh shoot, I wrote that down too. 864 list. The list races. Thank you, Hank.
Hank's
Appreciate
staying on top of us.
Hank's got to keep her eye on us at all times for sure.
you still got merchandise and stuff. I mean, stickers, juniors still pays out for.
We
point races?
still got it. We still got it. We still offering the on the points races if you win with a Fat Rabbit and Sticks race. I got some shirts. I got some shirts.
Advertisement right here on the spot, boy.
Oh, look at there. Oh, that'll go. Them shirts will go. They'll go like hotcakes.
You sure did shop rags?
The logo right there.
Shop rags. Is that what you said?
Well, he's in his shop, so I figured that's the shop rag. Now that ain't no shop rag right there. Now that's a fine piece right there.
Yes,
Yeah, right.
Got the logo on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got them. We're gonna have them available pre-order only. You let me know ahead of time, and I'll get you one. And then we're gonna be competing with one another to see who can sell the most shirts.
Or shop rags.
Or shop rags. That's right.
But just let me know. Hayden's putting me a commercial together right now so we can put on posts so people see what it looks like, and they will be available.
Don't forget, we still got with our rain out at Greer's last points race. All your for the team challenge, everything. She'll cover 100 for the team challenge with us dropping. See, Jimmy, with us dropping on having the rain out, all the races from here on, there'll be no drops. So everything you score as a team on the team challenge will count from here on. Chelsea, you talking about Chad's shirt?
No.
But yeah, that the challenge is really, to me, he's got a long ways to go. There's a lot could happen, these last handful of races we got left for sure. I'm excited to pay out the money. I don't know if Tom is, but I am. Tom might need that $100 so he can pay for his sing off.
I was thinking about them shirts. Now, if a trans person buys one of your shirts, that ain't gonna count as 2 sales. It'll be 1 shirt, 1 sale. Okay.
Oh Lord.
But anyway,
Chad's will be flying off the shelf, man.
they already sent him. Look, they already.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes,
my
sir.
songs will be signed
By the legend, the lizard, baby.
If you don't use it as a shop rag, you'll at least wear it to change your oil with. So
it'll probably bring you luck.
Ring it out, won't you? It won't. Show tonight. Appreciate y'all being on talk.
I was gonna say it won't bring me no luck if I park down there in the hole again.
I don't have to worry about you coming down there hanging out with us no more. I can't blame you though. I'm like that. That's too many times. You're too good a racer. But anyway.
Otherwise, what do y'all need?
Huh?
What do y'all need?
Just a microphone and an opportunity.
Opportunity. That's all we need.
Don't
See
forget
you
to
guys.
share.